We've learned a little about healthy homes, high-tech home features, and design that aims us toward a forever home. But what are the hallmarks of any quality home? Let's continue our conversation with Brian Haggerty from PRK Williams. And Brian, what constitutes a quality home and where does that begin?
Well, a quality home begins with a quality design. And quality design requires that homeowner has to get to know and trust his builder down to an intimate level. They have to understand each other almost like family. And with that said, that's when the quality comes in. It's easy to make something look good, but quality a lot of times is things you can't see. And that's the stuff you have to trust your builder to know it's there.
So as that designer and builder, how do you uncover and meet those specific needs of that homeowner?
Well, I start out by meeting with the customer face to face, just like we're doing now. And from there, we come up with their special needs, their designs, what their wants, what their needs are. I start out with a list, what they must have, and then what they would like to have, as well as then their final wish list. And I go from there and I start putting things on paper. We may start from a scratch paper and go from there, and it takes about 7-8 revisions, and I can get usually something they're wanting.
So you've got this quality build design down on paper. Then how does that get over to the construction so you have quality build construction?
Okay, that's where trusting your builder is important, because there's ways to cut corners. Everybody knows that. The builder won't. I think of the word forever is important to me, and when it's a forever home, you put all the amenities in there that you would put into your own home. And so trusting your builder is the biggest thing.
So how do we maintain then? You're setting this high mark. How do you maintain that high mark for construction?
Well, one thing is communication and representation. We have a site superintendent that's on site every day. And he's my liaison between my subcontractors, my workers, to the customer. And he handles the day-to-day things. He's there to make sure that they're meeting our standards, and our standards are high. So with that said, anytime a customer has a question or a concern, because things get buried, I can prove to them or show to them how we went about it and did it in the best possible way.
So how does energy efficiency, we're always interested here on PowerHouse,
Sure.
How does that play into the final product?
Energy efficiency it's a pretty broad subject. You know, I always think of energy efficiency as being a 95% efficient furnace and a 14.5 SEER air conditioner. And that's all important too, but it's also down to the windows. How do your windows perform in a 30 below day? What type of insulation do you have in your walls? Because you don't see that. You wouldn't know that this house has net and blow type style insulation versus a regular batt insulation. It's a better product. So that's where efficiency comes into play, as well as quality. They kind of work together.
Final product, how does that come through in terms of the visible things that we can see in the home construction?
Well, one thing I like to say is the visible things are your fit and finish. You know, they're the miter joints, the paint quality, the different things that you can actually see and observe every day. The way I look at it is when that is good, you can kind of rest assured that the stuff you can't see is good. Like you can walk around the outside of a home and just look at the penetrations. How are they sealed? Are they sealed perfectly? If they are, you can assume the rest of their work's good. You know, or how's your lines in your utility room run? Are they straight and parallel, or they look nice? They'll work either way, but I want mine straight and parallel, and I want them to look good. And when you get that type of service and the work out of your subs, you can rest assured that the rest of the house is that same quality.
Well, I can tell our viewers as we've done this session, I see a lot of high quality in here.
Right.
So it's got to be fun. Someone's, in the initial stages to build their forever home, their dream home. What advice do you give to someone, who's really set in terms of the design for their home that they're going to be in for years to come?
The best advice I could give you is trust your builder. Get to know them, interview them, trust that their recommendation. I find myself, and I usually use that when I talk to somebody new, is I may talk too much, but I'm doing it for a reason. I want you to know all your options. I want you to know there's different ways to do the same thing. And I'm there to steer you the right direction. I don't want you to make a mistake. I want you to, if it's your forever home, I want you to do it right.
Well, and I like how you say that, Brian. Again, that forever home. And again, we're thinking now people living in homes even longer than before, and the comfort and the safety that we've talked about throughout this PowerHouse show. I mean, that's front and center for you, right?
Absolutely. The word forever has stuck with me over the years since I've been doing the design work. And it's a lot of responsibility for the designer, for me, to make a house safe, healthy, convenient, comfortable, all them things all wrapped into one.
So Brian, high quality really means high enjoyment for someone moving into their forever home.
It absolutely does, yes.
Well, thanks for sharing your vision with us. And if you'd like more tips on efficiently outfitting your PowerHouse, visit our website at powerhousetv.com.